Welcome to SkeptiVibes. Here we examine and put to the test ideas that seem like great advice, or so they seem. In the last video, I talked about how popular ideas collapse when examined. Let's look into an idea that sounds right, until you really think about it. Just be yourself. That sounds empowering. It sounds honest. Everyone agrees on this idea. In reality, not so much. It sounds psychologically healthy, and in some situations, it quietly ruins you. Because the moment you stop examining it, you stop noticing what it assumes and what it ignores. In the last video, we examined why popular ideas collapse under pressure. Today, we're stress testing one of the most repeated ones that sounds right, until you slow down and actually think about it. Just be yourself. It's simple, it's comforting, it feels honest, and almost nobody disagrees with it. But agreement is not the same thing as clarity. Just be yourself feels morally clean. It sounds authentic, liberating, anti-fake, emotionally mature. It implies you are already enough. You don't need to change. The world should accept you as you are. That's powerful. Especially in a culture where people feel judged, compared, and evaluated constantly. The slogan feels protective. But what does it tell you? It tells you stop performing, stop chasing approval, stop pretending. And there is truth in that. But it also quietly removes friction. It suggests identity is fixed. It suggests alignment is effortless. It suggests growth doesn't require discomfort. This is the first crack, because anything meaningful in life usually requires adjustment. Just be yourself assumes something very specific, that the self is stable, that the self is inherently good, that the self is socially compatible, and that the self is socially independent from the community. But what exactly is yourself? Are you your impulses, your habits, your trauma, your potential, your personality test results? Are you your current mood, your unfiltered thoughts? The slogan never defines it. And when an idea avoids definition, it actually avoids responsibility. If someone is socially abrasive, undisciplined, emotionally reactive, avoidant, arrogant, is being themselves the solution, or is that precisely the problem? Without definition, the phrase becomes emotionally comforting, but practically useless. And emotionally comforting ideas spread faster than precise ones. Be yourself sounds empowering in theory, but it breaks under pressure. You don't just be yourself in a job interview. You prepare, you filter, you adjust your tone, you emphasize certain traits, you minimize others. That's not fake, that's calibration. Competence requires situationship awareness. If authenticity means ignoring context, it becomes self-sabotage. Complete unfiltered authenticity can be selfish. Saying everything you think isn't honesty, it's lack of restraint. Maturity isn't suppression, it's regulation. There is a difference between expressing your values and impulsively expressing every emotion. If somebody says, I'm just brutally honest, often what they mean is, I haven't learned tact, or your opinion doesn't matter to me. And that is not authenticity. That's underdeveloped social skill. When it comes to personal growth, This is where the slogan collapses most clearly. If you are serious about improvement, you cannot remain identical. Growth requires friction with who you currently are. If you are undisciplined, insecure, avoidant, impulsive, and you say, I'm just being myself, you are choosing stasis. The slogan suggests comfort. Reality demands transformation. So, by choosing stasis, you choose to feel insecure, and that will stop you from chasing your dreams. By choosing to be avoidant, you will always be scared of conflict and never ask for the things you need. So, why does this idea survive? It survives because it reduces anxiety. It offers an excuse. Self-improvement can feel threatening. It implies you're not enough yet. Just be yourself removes that tension. It feels like permission to stop evaluating yourself. But psychological comfort is not the same thing as psychological health. Sometimes growth requires temporary discomfort, and slogans that eliminate discomfort are rarely complete. But what do people actually mean when they say be yourself? This is important. We're not being cynical. We're not here to be cynical. Most people don't mean never change. They mean don't construct a fake personality for approval. Don't betray your core values. Don't shapeshift just to fit in. And that's reasonable. That's healthy. But that's not what the slogan literally communicates. The slogan compresses something nuanced into something absolute. It oversimplifies. It oversimplifies be authentic in values, flexible in behavior. But nuance doesn't fit on a motivational poster. When it comes to identity, there's something deeper happening here. For many people, identity feels fragile. So, when someone questions, just be yourself, it feels like an attack. Because if the self is unstable, what are we standing on? And here is the twist, the truth. Identity is not static, it's adaptive, contextual, evolving. You are not a finished product, you are a moving system. And telling a moving system to remain fixed creates internal conflict. Here is where we refine instead of reject. Instead of just be yourself, try know yourself, then refine yourself. Or be grounded in your values, but adjustable in your behavior. Or don't fake your identity, improve your character. This preserves authenticity without freezing growth. It acknowledges reality. You are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to outgrow versions of yourself. You are allowed to adapt without losing integrity. That's stronger than authenticity. When it comes to popular ideas, critical thinking matters, not destroying ideas. Strong ideas survive scrutiny, weak ones rely on repetition. I'll keep examining ideas like this calmly, slowly, and without pretending they are sacred. Because agreement is not the same thing as understanding, and clarity requires friction, just be yourself isn't wrong, it's incomplete. And incomplete ideas feel comforting until reality tests them. That's why debating them matters. If you found this useful, like the video and subscribe if you want more calm, pressure-tested thinking, or leave a comment. What's a popular idea you think is incomplete or completely wrong?